Guess where I am today, guys? Mr. O1 Extraordinary Pizza. Mr. O1 is a Miami-based pizzeria owned by Chef Renato Viola, an award-winning Italian master pizza chef. Known for using the finest quality ingredients and their signature 72-hour dough natural levitation process, Mr. O1 Extraordinary Pizza has just expanded to Pinecrest. The local community's incredible love and support have quickly made Mr. O1 a favorite dining spot in the neighborhood. If you haven't yet visited Mr. O1 in Pinecrest, now is the time to enjoy their extraordinary pizza right here in the neighborhood. Come with me and see why their pizza is truly extraordinary. Julian, what a great pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you.
And learn more about Mr. O1.
Excellent.
Now
Thank you.
tell me one thing. When was the first Mr. O1 opened here in Florida, and how many restaurants you guys have here now?
So the first location opened in South Beach in 2014, right? 1680 Michigan Avenue. So you'll see the 1680 on a lot of our logos. So that symbolizes the first location he created. Aside from that, we've grown very quickly. We're up to 14 locations in Florida, and we have 4 in Texas so far, and we're looking to grow next year in Atlanta as well.
Oh, this is amazing, right? So we are talking here about an explosive growth in just 10 years.
Very short time.
And obviously, there is a reason for that. There's a reason why we say extraordinary pizza, and we are gonna learn it all today. Tell us, what is the correlation between Chef Renato, the Visa O1, and the name of the restaurant?
So it's actually very, very special. The connection there with the O1, and so Chef Renato came from South Italy with an O1 visa. So the O1 visa is reserved for individuals with extraordinary artistic abilities. His was making pizza, right? It's a form of art. Very, very difficult. And he came to South Florida on an O1 visa, created the Mr. O1 brand, and that's what the O1 symbolizes.
That is actually very special and amazing. I think, as Julian said, O1 visas are very difficult for anyone to obtain. So when you do get that because of any extraordinary ability that you have, you really know that whomever got it knows what they're doing. So I wanted just to congratulate Chef Renato. I'm a big fan of the pizza, and I'm very, very happy that he was able to get the O1 visa and just share the beauty of pizza here in the US with us.
Definitely.
But Julian has been around for a while too.
I've had some time, yes.
Yeah, so tell us, when did you start with Mr. O1?
So I started with the company last year in July, summertime.
Okay, all right. So in this last year, you've seen a big transformation, right?
Definitely.
A lot of new locations.
Yes.
Where were you before?
I was in the Brickell location.
Okay, my favorite one. It's when I got introduced to Mr. O1 and really got hooked to the pizza. But from your perspective, because you've been in different locations, what makes Mr. O1 so special and so different from all the other pizzerias around?
So I think it definitely starts with the service we provide. It's not just order at the counter and sit down and eat your food, right? So our servers take a lot of care, and they take a lot of pride in the experience that they provide to the guests, right? The extraordinary part isn't just the pizza, it's also the service that we're providing. So it starts at the top, and then it goes all the way down to the ingredients that we use for the pizza. Our quality and consistency is what makes us stand out above everything else. And our ingredients. So everything is locally sourced. Some of the other items like our prosciutto and the dough, that's coming from Italy. So the chef has crafted a really good menu based with and finding a balance with locally sourced ingredients, but also Italian ingredients.
But I also hear that your process is a little bit different than what we find in other places. Um, you can't make a pizza in half an hour, right?
Right.
So it takes a little while. Tell us about this process.
Not just a little while, specifically a minimum of 72 hours, right? So we let our dough sit for a very long time, 72 to 96 hours. That fermentation process is very important. It makes our dough very digestible, and it keeps it very light and fluffy. So when guests are enjoying it, that's the first thing they notice is our dough. And the dough really is the biggest thing in our pizza.
Amazing. So, Julian, you just told us that you've been in different locations and the consistency of the pizza is one of the factors that make Mr. O1 so special, right? And the pizza so different. How do you guys ensure the consistency of the quality of the pizza and the flavors in the different locations?
Right, so like I said, we think it starts with the dough. And all of our dough, we make it from our warehouse that we own. So that gets distributed twice a week to all the locations. So all the locations are receiving the same dough. That creates that consistency factor there. One of the other biggest things is, like I mentioned, our local ingredients. So we have a family that makes our cheeses for us. So our burrata and our stracciatella, that gets made especially for us, and it gets delivered on a daily basis to all of our locations.
This is all super fresh.
Yes, always.
Unbelievable. I didn't know that part. So very impressive, and obviously you taste that in the pizza. I couldn't be happier because now I get to experience Mr. O1 pizzas right here in my backyard, right? So tell us when the Pinecrest location was open and how has been the experience with the Pinecrest community? Anything memorable, since you guys opened up this location?
Yeah, so we opened in June 25th, so a little bit over a month, and I can definitely say the community has been anything short of extraordinary, right? The response has been great. Everyone seems to be extremely happy that we're here, like you. And it's been a lot of families that are coming from the Coconut Grove location or the Brickell locations, and now that we're in the neighborhood, they're just happy to have it closer to them.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me. So I can tell because obviously I've been coming here now every weekend. And we do see the restaurant always alive and full of energy, and I can tell like people are happy to be here. So I think just the very positive energy is very contagious.
It is.
And so reviews, anything like memorable that you've heard so far from the community?
The community, like I said, the community's been very kind and welcoming to us. I think almost every single day we have just very positive feedback from families and guests that are just really happy that we're here. They know our product, they know our consistency, and they love to share it with their friends and their families whenever they come.
Okay, so if you're close to Pinecrest and you have not yet come to Mr. O1 Pizza and try this new location, you really need to come. You're the general manager here in the Pinecrest location, right?
Yes.
So tell us what makes your staff so special.
So they take a lot of pride in what they do, right? We don't have servers or staff in general that just comes in and don't care about the experience they provide. We think they genuinely care for the guests. They genuinely care about the community because we think it's a community-driven restaurant. So they take a lot of pride in making sure that families come in, they enjoy their time, they can forget about the problems outside and just focus and enjoy the pizza that they're having and enjoy the experience that they're having. So it starts with the staff. We always think it does. They lead the way with providing a memorable experience for all of our guests.
That's great. That's great. And thank you for leading them. You know, you're just a person that is just a pleasure to talk to. And we feel this when we come in. We feel that we are welcome and people are actually really concerned and driven to make sure that we have a good experience while we are in the restaurant. So thank you for leading this.
Thank you.
Now I wanted to switch gears and ask about the menu. So what is the most popular item in the menu? And also, what is your favorite one?
So I think the easiest answer to that is the Staluca. It's the pizza that made the chef famous coming out of Italy, right? The star-shaped pizzas that everybody loves with the pockets filled with ricotta, to have the spicy salami calabrese. Definitely that's the most popular item on the menu. Personally, one of my favorites, and my tastes change every week, but I would say the Malco, right? That's one of our pizzas with stracciatella cheese on it. It's gonna have a little bit of arugula, the diced tomatoes, Italian Parmesan, drizzle of olive oil. It's very fresh, it's very fitting for Miami, especially in the summertime, and you can eat something that's refreshing.
Okay, so I have to say one thing, because I love the star pizza, and that ricotta is just amazing, right? It's just a little kilo of ricotta, really, really good. But talking about flavors, I am really big on the pizza with the fleur de latte. Fantastic, really fresh, delicious. But I tried something here with truffle oil, and I think it's a special that was created by Chef Renato. So tell us about that. That's really good too.
That would probably be our Elisa, right? So it's a white pizza. It's gonna have the mozzarella. It's gonna have the ricotta that you love. A little bit of truffle oil over the top with black pepper. So one of his best creations, I think, and everyone loves it.
Well, I have to tell you guys, it's something that I had not tried before. And I was amazed by the taste, and that truffle oil on top of the ricotta and the fleur de latte just makes it super special and takes it to another level.
Who doesn't love it?
There is something very interesting that I think a lot of the people are not aware of, that we can actually learn a little bit about pizza and kind of get into doing it if we're interested in, you know, just doing something at home. So tell us about Pizza School.
Yeah, so definitely we provide a very unique experience. We host it out of our Wynwood location, where we have a separate area for it. So we host general classes Thursday through Sunday, and it gives guests an insight on the art of making pizza. So we start there, we teach them about the dough, we teach them about the product, and then the chefs will teach them how to stretch it, make their own. You can get to cook your own pizza. At the same time, it offers a pizza tasting, so you get to taste a lot of our pizzas as well. And then we offer unlimited beers and wines. So it's a very fun experience.
So great experience. And if people are interested, what's the best way to get in touch for the Pizza School?
So I would say that the best way to reach out and find out about that is through our website, right? So Mr01.com. And then you could also reach out through social media, our Instagram. We have Mr. 01 Pizza School there, and you can reach out and book that for you.
Kind of to wrap up here, tell us about this wonderful Pinecrest location. What are the hours of operation? What are the services offered here?
So we open daily at 11:30. Weekdays we go until 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays until 11. We recently started doing Uber deliveries.
Okay.
And then we also offer online takeout, where guests can go and just select their order, lets them select a specific time. So we try to have just a very smooth process. They come in, they say their name, and we give them their pizza when it's ready. So a little less time having to spend in the restaurant. If you're in a rush, you place your order before coming here and you just grab it when you come.
Fantastic. I have to say though, guys, come and experience here. Like I said, the environment is awesome. The service is fantastic. You really feel, the energy of the place with the families and the staff really going above and beyond to make sure that you are happy and just having a great experience. What's the best way to get in touch with the Pinecrest location or put their orders?
So our website, mr01.com, that's gonna open up a portal for you that connects directly to our restaurant. So everything you send will come directly to us, and that allows us to provide you with that seamless experience to just come in and pick up your pizza.
So now you know how to get in touch with Mr. One here in Pinecrest. And this was Julian Castillo, the general manager for the Pinecrest location. I am Marina Orfali DeRobertis with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, EWM Realty, and the Monica Bettencourt Group. And we appreciate and hope that you enjoyed this interview. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.